One of the past presidents of PlayStation has a message to his community, the PlayStation community. There are some PlayStation fans who don't even want to believe he said that. But you will hear what he said later down in this video. In the meantime, people all over the world are unboxing the Xbox Rog Ally X. Yes, persons are finally gotten their hands on this device. And the consensus is very clear that the majority of persons who bought this console, they are enjoying it. And most importantly, they're enjoying games on the go. But there are some individuals who aren't liking this Xbox series or this Xbox Rog Ally X. And a matter of fact, they are determined to let everyone know that it is not an Xbox.
Not a real Xbox! Are you listening to me? It is not a real Xbox!
It's a PC! 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 It's a
Yes, these ponies are crashing out trying to convince the world that this is not an Xbox. So as these dudes continue to crash out about the Xbox Rog Ally, as they continue to be obsessed with trying to tell everyone that this is not an Xbox, Xbox is having a great remaining year. Yes, Xbox is putting out game after game, first party game at that. So much so that even Canada, Walmart Canada, the same store that these ponies said is getting Xbox is getting out of, Walmart Canada is telling Xbox and Microsoft to chill. It's just too many games coming out. Look at this. And not only that, but we have one of the latest releases, Keeper, that got a 9. Everyone is loving this stylish game, this game that is not an ordinary game, a fresh new take, new mechanics on gaming. This game scored better than Ghost of Yoti. No doubt the PlayStation community don't like that. So right away, IGN is hitting them 9 for 9. One more 9 and IGN just might strike the jackpot. Now let me just say that Microsoft came out with a lot of bangers this year. Let's see what Jeff Keighley is going to do. Let's see what technicalities Jeff Keighley is coming out with this year for Game of the Year. Let's see what he says. We know he's a pony, but let's see what he says. That being said, the PlayStation community, they are trying all sorts of things to try to discredit, to try to tarnish the Xbox Rog Ally. One of their major talking points is that it runs PlayStation games horribly. Look at these ponies trying to show that the Xbox Rog Ally runs PlayStation games horribly. So here we have a pony claiming that the Xbox Rog Ally X cannot run Spider-Man on it well. Here he's showing some bugs, he's showing some crashes, and so forth. And this is what some of the ponies are using as a narrative to show that this $1,000 console is not good. But let me just remind these ponies that although you guys are seeing this happening on the screen, we believe that it's staged. But always remember this, that even the PlayStation 5 with all its power did not run Spider-Man good. Remember? So as you could see, that was a car doing the stanky leg up a building on the PlayStation 5. Then we have this Spanish influencer here spinning like a top with Spider-Man all on the PlayStation 5. So make it make sense. Make it make sense. We even had one gamer who saw this, where this guy was running in place while playing Spider-Man, for the PlayStation 5. So when these guys are out here saying that the Xbox Rog Ally, is crashing with Spider-Man 2 and so forth, remember that the PlayStation 5 also crashed and had a lot of bugs with Spider-Man 2. But when it is we look at the actual footage of the Xbox Rog Ally X running Spider-Man, this is what we see. Look at this. No sticking, no glitching, just running silky smooth on the Xbox Rog Ally X. So as these ponies continue to hate, I will continue to beat them with the truth. Let me ask you guys something. Did you guys hear what Sarah Bond said in her latest interview? Yes, she had an interview. I believe it was either Friday or Saturday. Did you all hear what she said? Let me play for you what Sarah Bond said concerning the next generation console.
Microsoft reconfirms next-gen Xbox console in development. We've been looking at prototyping, designing. Xbox President Sarah Bond reconfirms next-gen console is in development with AMD, already in prototyping and design stages. Microsoft has once again confirmed that the next-generation Xbox console is well underway. In a new interview with Variety, Xbox President Sarah Bond said the company is actively prototyping and designing its future hardware, something fans have been waiting to hear more about since the first hints last year. We are 100% looking at making things in the future. Bond said, we have our next-gen hardware in development. We've been looking at prototyping, designing. We have a partnership we've announced with AMD around it. So that is coming. Bond added that this next-gen console will sit alongside Xbox's growing ecosystem, not replace it. She explained that the recently launched ROG Ally and Ally X handhelds, developed in partnership with Asus and AMD, are part of the company's effort to give players more ways to play, not a shift away from traditional consoles. What we saw here was an opportunity to innovate in a new way and to bring gamers another choice. In addition to our next-gen hardware, she said, we are always listening to what players and creators want. When there is demand for innovation, we're going to build it. We have our next-gen hardware in development, says Xbox President. This isn't the first time Microsoft has talked about its future console plans. Earlier this year, Bond called the upcoming system the largest technical leap you will have ever seen in a hardware generation, hinting that the company aims to make a major jump beyond the Xbox Series XS. Microsoft also reaffirmed its multi-year partnership with AMD, which is helping power both its current and future gaming devices. While there's still no official release window, reports and leaks have pointed to a possible 2027 launch, aligning with Sony's expected timeline for the PlayStation 6. Details are still under wraps, but leaks suggest AMD's next-gen Magnus APU could power the console, promising faster speeds, better efficiency, and stronger AI capabilities. In related news, Bond also addressed the steep ROG Ally prices, saying Asus set the final numbers, $599 for the Ally and $999 for the Ally X. Based on market insight, she added that despite the cost, demand has been overwhelming, with early stock selling out quickly across retailers.
So to all the PlayStation fans who are wishing that Xbox is dead this generation, you guys have something else coming, yes? According to Sarah Bond, Bond confirms that Xbox team is still hard at work on the next generation console, the follow-up to the Xbox Series S and X, and there's even a possibility of internally made handhelds. So this is what we are talking about. This is what these ponies believed other rumors about they are getting out of the hardware and they're going to give it to Samsung and Asus and so forth to make foolishness. So let's get now to the meat and potatoes of the topic. There's another talking point that these PlayStation fans are using in these Twitter streets, in these gaming streets, to show that the Xbox Rog Ally, it was a bad decision. They are using this bearded guy because he had a particular expectation for the Xbox Rog Ally, and they're now saying, you see, this guy is going to return the Xbox. Let me play the clip.
Microsoft and Asus was stepping up. Maybe this one was going to be the one that gives Steam Deck a real fight. I was ready to fall in love with it. Instead, I got a reminder of why Windows should never run on a handheld. And I gotta tell you, if this is what Windows gaming on handheld is supposed to be, it's an absolute disaster. I imagined a clean Xbox-like experience. Something optimized, modern, smooth. Instead, what I got was a mini Windows laptop that just happens to have joysticks glued to the side of it. It's not innovation. That's just laziness. Windows setup, Microsoft accounts, Wi-Fi, fingerprint registration, and then updates, drivers, BIOS updates. I kid you not, 1 hour before I could even see the desktop, 1 hour updates on a console. That is not gaming. That's onboarding a new laptop. And by the time I was finished, I didn't want to play with this thing anymore.
So let me get this straight. This guy bought a console that is in the same family as the MSI Claw, the Lenovo Legion Go, and all those other handheld PCs, and he thought he was getting an experience like the Nintendo Switch or the Steam Deck when it comes to internally. That is what this guy thought.
What are you, retarded? So I know you're not retarded, but what are you, Down syndrome?
But as this nobody continues to say that, this console is bad and so forth, we have an actual somebody is saying the opposite. Who is saying the opposite when it comes to the Xbox Rog Ally X? Yes, none other than Shuhei Yoshida. Yes, the PlayStation past president is giving high praise to the Xbox Rog Ally. And there are some ponies who don't even want to believe it. First, let me show you what Shuhei Yoshida tweeted. Yoshida tweeted, Ghost of Tsushima plays well on my ROG Xbox Ally, and he gives you a nice little smiley face. Yes, the PlayStation past president is saying, forget about all these ponies, forget about all these nobodies. He is saying that these PlayStation games are running well. Who is going to say the whole slate is coming? Yes, shout out to Subravian for that wonderful song. So as I'm going through my comments as I posted up that clip, there was one pony who didn't even want to believe that Shuhei would have said that. Listen to what he said. He commented and said this, seems fake. Doesn't the actual Xbox Ally X have an extended hand grip? Yeah, so this guy didn't want to believe that the PlayStation past president is actually endorsing the Xbox Rog Ally X. Well, I told him that here what, I'm going to make this video especially for him and I'm going to show him the entire picture. So dude, this is the entire picture so you could sleep well at night. So do you see it? Do you see the actual PlayStation president endorsing the ROG Xbox Ally? Yes, I know you PlayStation fans don't want to believe it, but Yoshida is telling all of you that chill, it plays PlayStation games well. The whole slate is coming. So let me hear what you thought about this video. Let me hear what you thought about the PlayStation past president Yoshida saying that here what, this console is a very good console. Let me know in the comment sections below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.